Good morning. Today is Tuesday and we're doing another day by day in the life where I'm going to take you around throughout the day with what I get done every single Tuesday, my cleaning schedule, how I fit it in with work, having little baby Owen here, and all of that. So we got up this morning, or I guess Owen got us up this morning a little bit before 6. It is now almost 7 o'clock. It is 6:59. So we're downstairs hanging out. I got a chance to get ready for the day. Owen's all changed and fed. I threw in a load of light laundry. So my cleaning schedule that I created a little while back, I have on Tuesdays that I do our lights. I also take care of all of the main hard floors on our main floor. So like here in the living room, in the kitchen, anything else that's hardwood or tile. And then I pick one room or a couple of rooms that I focus in on cleaning and tidying every day of the week. And today is the living room and the front entry. So I'm gonna make sure I get those things done. I actually have an 8 o'clock call this morning. So I've shared before that I still work for a company that's headquartered in Denver. So our nanny doesn't come till 10 o'clock in the morning, and that's 9 o'clock Mountain Time. So typically I don't have a bunch of calls before 9 o'clock Mountain Time. My workday can usually, at least phone call wise, start after that. But today I have an 8 a.m. call. I'm honestly a little bit nervous. I also have a 6:30 p.m. call, so it's a long day. And I thought about maybe this isn't the best day to show you a day in the life on a Tuesday, but I actually think it might be nice to show a busier day just because all of us are really busy, and it's more interesting probably to show how I fit it in when I'm truly, truly busy. So we're gonna hope that his nap schedule aligns and he is asleep for my 8 a.m. call. I'm thinking since it's 7 and he's already getting close to needing a nap again, it won't, and he'll probably wake up and be really hungry during the phone call. So hopefully I can mute it or turn off my video or something and feed him. We are just navigating this and figuring it out. I haven't been back at work that long yet, so it's all kind of new to me, but we will see how that goes. Because it's a busier day, I think I'm gonna make a really, really simple dinner, get that prepped, and maybe do a little bit of cleaning before I have that 8 a.m. call, depending on when he goes down for his first nap. So I am going to sip my coffee and grab some breakfast and hang out with him here on his little play mat and maybe get a little tummy time, and we'll check in with you in a bit. Okay, I lied to you guys. It's like 30 seconds later. I am just grabbing some overnight oats, and I just wanted to share what I was having for breakfast in case you were curious. I have a few different flavors in here, but I think I'm gonna grab this one. It is banana and blueberry, so I can try and leave the recipe in the description box. But I'm just gonna grab this, and I have my coffee in my Sophie mug, and sit down with Owen and we're gonna play. It's now 7:30. Owen passed out while I was making the bed and switching the load of laundry from the washer to the dryer, and then kind of woke up when I stuck him in his sleep sack. But he is now asleep in his little pack and play here right next to me while I'm in the kitchen. And I'm gonna do some of the daily tasks that I have to do every single day. So even though I created a cleaning schedule with different rooms that I focus on different days of the week, there are obviously things that you have to do all the time, like the dishes. So I run the dishwasher at night, meaning in the morning it is time to empty it. So I'm gonna empty that. There are a couple of things that I need to hand wash, try and get that done, and then I'm gonna make a Mississippi pot roast. It's the simplest dinner ever. Jim loves it, so I'm gonna try and get that into the crock pot / instant pot and get that moving. So I'm gonna start with the dishes, kind of keep sipping my coffee and eating my breakfast, and get as much done as I can before this 8 o'clock call, which is only a 30-minute call. So if Owen just went down at 7:30, fingers crossed he can last an hour, but his naps are so hit and miss, you never know. But I'm gonna go do the dishes. So I have everything to make this Mississippi roast. I just freeze meat from Costco. So this is almost 2 ounces, and I'm gonna toss that in. I let it thaw overnight in the fridge, but you can easily just stick it in completely frozen. It's actually still quite frozen. I'm gonna pop that in. The recipe that I found, and it's a pretty mainstream recipe, you can easily Google Mississippi pot roast and find it. It's usually like a packet of au jus gravy, a packet of ranch seasoning. I think the meat should be like 3 or 4 pounds or something like that. And then a 1/4 cup of butter and 4 or 5 pepperoncinis. I do it my own way. I do most of the packet of gravy, like about a tablespoon of ranch, because it's a smaller amount of meat. I love pepperoncinis, so I add in a few more of them. I throw in a little bit of juice. You do not need any liquid to make this at all. It'll create its own liquid. And I just do like a tablespoon or 2 of butter. I feel like it gets too greasy if you have too much butter in it. So I'm gonna toss in most of this seasoning packet, completely eyeballing this. Like a tablespoon or so of ranch. Then I happen to have a little bit of butter, so I'm gonna put that in. The other thing is, this cooks for 8 hours on low in your crock pot. But if you see here, hopefully you can see, I have my Instant Pot out. And I got rid of my crock pot. First of all, it was like old and not working. But I am trying to reduce the number of kitchen appliances I have. So I found that you can get an Instant Pot lid that turns your Instant Pot into a crock pot. So it's just like a glass top instead of that pressure top. And I use it as a crock pot too. So you can change the settings and not do like a pressure cook. You can do slow cook, and I'll just do it on the less setting for 8 hours. It's a little funky because there's less, normal, and more, as opposed to like low and high that you'd have on a normal slow cooker. So times kind of vary. So doing it on less, I might need more than 8 hours, which is perfect because it's still nice and early in the morning and I'll have time. But I'm gonna grab a fork for the pepperoncinis. Toss these in. And then I think on the side, I'll maybe add some like brown rice. This goes really well with potatoes. I might roast some veggies. You can also toss in carrots near the last couple hours of cooking. Those are really good. Jim's not as big of a fan of carrots as I am, but I can always pick them out and have them for myself. So I'm gonna do slow cook, I'm just gonna do 8 hours, and then I'm gonna check on it after 8 hours. I think that should be about 4 o'clock or something like that. So we will see. It is, that's very loud. It is 7:48. I'm gonna head into my office, log onto my computer, and actually finish my breakfast because I said I was gonna eat it while I was doing the dishes and stuff, and I didn't. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, it is 8:42 and somebody woke up during the phone call. So I was able to just mute the phone, quickly grab him. I actually had to feed him on the call, and then we hung out. It was super fun. And now I'm gonna keep taking a break and folding laundry until the nanny gets here, because it's really difficult to do work with you hanging out. You're the cutest coworker, but it is definitely difficult to have a baby and work. So I'm going to fold this laundry while we chat with each other and talk about our day. And he might actually go down for one more nap before the nanny gets here. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's fold our laundry, huh? Okay. It's now 9 o'clock. We changed Owen's diaper, we did some tummy time, and now we're gonna read a little book so we can hang out and wait till he's sleeping again. We're reading 1, 2, 3. It's 9:39. Owen just went down for another nap, so I have got to hustle for the last 20 minutes here before the nanny gets here, and then I need to go into full-blown work mode because, like I said, it's a pretty busy day. So I'm going to quickly put away my few piles of laundry that I folded, clean off the entryway table and like the front door handles and that stuff for the entryway. And then I'm gonna have to save the rest of the cleaning for after work, like the cleaning of the floors. But I've basically already done the rest of my cleaning tasks. I did the laundry and I picked up the living room, and I'm going to clean the entryway, and that's it. So here I go. The day is kind of slipping away here. It's 1 o'clock. I had some lunch. I had leftovers. We had turkey burgers last night for dinner, so I had one of those for lunch today. And then I'm gonna take a little break myself and go downstairs and work out. I typically wear really comfortable clothes when I work from home. I'm not always on video, so I don't always have to like do my hair and makeup and stuff. But today I had several video calls, so I tried to put myself together, but I just threw like a cardigan over a workout top. That way I can just take off the cardigan, but it looks maybe like a little professional from here up, and toss my hair in a ponytail and go work out downstairs and come right back upstairs and head right back to work. So that's my plan. I am going to go pop down to the gym, maybe peek in on Owen and see how he's doing on my way down, and then right back to work like I said. So I just finished doing a like 25-minute walk jog on the treadmill. I use this app, 10K Runner. They also have a 10K pacer that helps you run faster, a 21K runner if you are trying to run a half marathon, and a couch to 5K one. So if you are brand new to running, that one is really great. The 10K one, if you've kind of run before but you're out of practice, is perfect because it has like 3 runs a week and it builds up the amount of time that you can run, and it does a lot of intervals between walking and jogging, and it takes the guesswork out of everything. This seriously is not sponsored. I've used these apps for years and love them. So I just finished up, let's see, I'm on week 3, day 2 of the 10K Runner app, and I'm gonna do a quick core workout video. It's like 10 minutes long. So that's gonna be my workout for today, and then right back to work. So I'm gonna press play on this and do some core. It's almost 5, meaning the nanny is finishing up with her shift with Owen. Jim should be home any minute. We are gonna have a really early dinner probably, and I'm gonna try and get some of that cleaning done before my 6:30 call. So even though it is 5 o'clock, so still 4 o'clock Denver time, and I'm gonna pop off of work for a little bit. The really nice thing about working from home and my specific job is that it is pretty flexible except for when I have phone calls. So when I have a phone call, I of course need to be at my desk on the phone, but when I don't, I can sneak away for a minute, get something done, and then put in the extra hours later. So I'm going to have dinner with Jim and try and clean the floors, and then come back to work for a bit, hopefully then help Owen with bedtime and finish anything else up that I have to do for the day. Thanks so much for joining me for another day by day in the life video. I got a lot done today. Make sure you're subscribed and you check out the playlist link below so you see Monday's video if you haven't watched that already, or if I've already published other videos, you check those out and see what I do on other days of the week with cleaning. There'll be some other recipes thrown in those videos as well, and how I kind of get through the day working and hanging out with this guy who is probably waking up right now, and we are going to feed him, do his bedtime routine, and until next time, I will see you guys later. We gotta go. Bye.